Here in front of me is a robot that we took to the robotics competition, and I'll be explaining some of the electronical components and how they work together. So there are three main important components of the robot. That's the arm, the claw, and the wheel. And all of these moves because of a motor known as a servo motor. So a servo motor is an electrical device that can move and rotate objects with great accuracy. And a servo motor has three main components, which is the control device, the output sensor, and the feedback system. The servo motor works on a pulse width modulation principle, which means that the angle of rotation is controlled by the duration of the applied pulse to its control pin. Servo motors are made up of a DC motor, which is controlled by a variable resistor and some gears. The servo motor for the VEX kit we have is known as a continuous rotation servo. While a normal servo only moves in 180 degrees, a continuous rotation servo spins continuously onto a shaft, and it can control its speed and direction. This is ideal for something like the robot wheel, where it needs to rotate more than 180 degrees. All the servo motors are plugged into what is known as the VEX microcontroller. This serves as a brain where it coordinates the flow of information and power throughout the robot. The microcontroller communicates with the wireless controller through these USB sticks known as the VEXnet wireless keys. The buttons on the wireless controller are mapped to the servo motors that are connected to the microcontroller through a C program that we load onto the microcontroller beforehand. In the initialization process, the microcontroller and the wireless controller are connected through a USB-A to USB-A cable. Once the VEXnet keys are connected to the wireless controller and the microcontroller, the VEXnet keys will automatically find a unique radio frequency band in which they can transmit information wirelessly, which then controls the robot. Here's the robot at the competition. That concludes our video on the different electronical components and how they work together.